My adorable Lord of love and mercy, salutations and prostrations unto Thee. Actually, I would not have come, my Lord, but on 26th, when you put your hand on my self, and as I was standing there for darshan and you garland me, on that very day, I went home, went to my room and saw the recording. And in that recording, you said that don't go for darshan. I only put my hand on top. That is no darshan. That is not the way. You should be here. I am fine. I am in consciousness. Whether it is dog or monkey consciousness, I don't know. It is consciousness. The monkey part, dog part is not there. But I am confused a bit whether you can do anything more to me. On that day, I said I have come as a coconut, as an incense stick, as a ghee, because there is no difference between all these things. These are all Leela of God. Today also, Lord, I have come to you as grass under your feet. Please do whatever is possible so that I have no confusion. I have better understanding and better spiritual strength within me.
Yes. As you've been sitting here and you're listening, how are you affected by the things I'm speaking?
Yeah, I'm in consciousness, I'm trying to be in consciousness, and it is fleeting past. These are, sometimes if I'm not giving much mind to what you say, unless it is of relevance.
Well, and if I say everything that I speak is of relevance, what is it that discern this is not relevant to me? Is it consciousness that say none of this is relevant to me? Is it the person that say none of this is relevant to me? I'll wait for what is relevant. On what do you determine that something is relevant? It could also be that you think it's relevant because that's what you're interested in. I give an example of this because very often, especially more in the past, I would often use stories to get the point across because people are always more open to listening to stories. You know? And but some people, they say, but I've heard this story before. So because in the mind they say, I've heard this story before, so in a way they don't listen. They are more remembering the version, yeah, I remember it like this. But every time I tell the story, it is new for me. And it is fresh. And it changes also, okay? So if you listen with the old mind, you're listening only to what you think you heard. It is the same. The mind sometimes, from the mind comes, I know what he's going to say. I understand this already. And actually it is not helpful because what can happen is that you allow the mind somehow to determine what you want, what you should listen to and what you should not listen to. I would rather say just to come and be very open.
No.
And to listen on the basis of consciousness, not as person. So don't decide anything beforehand, just be open, and you'll find that somehow the way in which we communicate or commune becomes much, much more alive in that way. Because many people, they are in this kind of selective listening, and it is just habit. You think, I know this kind of stuff, I don't need to know about that. That is really not a good way to be in life. We also think we know who we want to learn from and who cannot teach us anything. Be careful of this type of mindset also. You see, be willing to learn from anyone and from anything also. Just be open. And this is the way of consciousness. You're free from pride or from the pride of knowledge, and you're very open, and you listen openly. You're not easily influenced necessarily because you're like that. It's just you're open. When something resonates inside, it has a kind of luminosity inside your being. What is happening now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I agree with you.
There is a space inside that is not a part of the hearing, but what is heard is perceived in it, right there. All the activities and the sensations that are brought through the senses, they report right there. All the regions of time and the functions of the intellect and memory, all of that reports there. But that itself is not doing anything. It is not dead. It is the source of all perception, of all of life. These are my words. I'm speaking on behalf of you at the moment to say that. But you can start where you can sense that even as we speak, what is it that understands? What is it that hears even? We don't know. But the hearing happens, understanding takes place. And the awareness that understanding has taken place is also present. This is the marvelousness of consciousness. And if your perception is not distorted by personal judgments or personal identity, you will catch my pointings very quickly. But sometimes the mind comes in and it begins to interpret personally. And because of the relationship that has grown through habit, we tend to go towards what the mind's response, the mind's reactions, and we accept them as our own. Thankfully, grace is with you. It is grace that puts inside your heart the yearning for truth. And it's grace that brings whatever you need to you. But there is an opposing force that is working inside. And it seems to work to the contrary, to distort your perception and to bring in forces of distraction and to make you feel lazy and to make you feel resistant, to make you feel sort of like tired and perhaps to feel you're in the wrong place. These forces are also operating inside. And perhaps the game of consciousness, you can say, is to transcend the influence of the psychological mind and to be free from the hypnosis of conditioning and false belief. And all of this comes right. So I simply point you to some key pointers that watch from here. And if you grasp one of these pointers, it's like it's worth 100 points. What it means, that by understanding energetically and intuitively, recognizing where I'm pointing, you see, then it catches and burns a lot of what is not true. So in a short time, you're already established in the true place.
Lord, I have struggled a lot. I came here last year, 13th of March. On one day, I was actually sitting here, and you, instead of going that side, you came by this aisle and you pressed my hand. I fell at your feet. From that day, my life changed. And I did not know what has happened actually. And I did not know that you had a YouTube and website. For 6 months, I was knocking at various doors throughout India. And then praying to lot of gurus, all the gurus you have here, more than that. And then in July, month of July, suddenly I saw YouTube. And the first YouTube I saw, it was as if you pulled me inside you. And from that day, I was very much at home. I knew I was on track. And then decided that I will come and attend each and every day over here from 16th.
Yes.
And I was in a hurry. One day I was hurrying up to this line over here. And one auto passed over my foot. I could not attend only one day because I had to go to the doctor. Doctor said nothing has happened. Go home. But then I was very much really relaxed when you put your hand on my forehead. I thought that you are my Jesus Christ. You are my Ramakrishna. You are my all gurus, whoever is there in this country, including Aurobindo, Lahiri Mahashaya, Hariharanando, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I went to all these ashrams. I attended their lectures, but nowhere I could get the truth the way you have shown me. You are more than Bible. You are more than Gita. I'm telling this from my heart. But still I don't think this life I will realize, maybe in next life. But
No.
even if I don't realize...
No. This life, this day. This life, this day. Why not? I can't accept what you speak there.
But it is your mercy, my Lord. I'm not having sleep. My roommate is telling you are not sleeping. I said I'm sleeping sitting.
Yes. You don't need sleep. You don't even need sleep. Because if that has touched you, in fact, grace can cause you not to sleep also. If He doesn't want you to sleep, you will not sleep. You will say, no, you will stay up and you will meditate on me. Grace will do this, you see, if it wants to. And you'll find that you can stay up and you're not any the worse for it, in fact. So this is not... Today I want to say to you, if you are willing now, in this moment, to look freshly for what you say, because to hear you say, yes, maybe not this life, another life, I can't, no, now you must do it. Knowing what is here for you, and to say you have to wait for another life for it, and maybe one after that one, it becomes... some people are happy with this type of thing. Some people are happy to be told, you have 3 or 4 more lives to live, and that's your good fortune. You have 2 or 3 more lives to live like this. But here we have not come to tell you that. You only have to grasp something here. There are some people who, they are in touch with me, yeah? And they are studying Vedanta. They are students of Vedanta, you see? And they don't agree with my pointing. They say, it takes a lot of time It must take a lot of time to develop this and then that. You are making it seem so easy. I say, is that a complaint? Because it would be like catching a bird and tying a string around its legs, its feet, and then holding the bird's wings and exercising the bird's wings, okay? Waiting for the wind to come to say, I'm showing you how to get ready to fly. No, he's built for flight. He doesn't need your help. When the wind comes even, the wind doesn't have to call him. It comes and he's gone. Why to hold the bird and... This is how you do it, birdie. Come. The poor bird. When the wind comes, he's gone. I have not come to tie you down to any unnecessary practice. Not saying that other paths are not getting there. They are all good. All the rivers are going to the ocean. But the ocean is here also. The ocean is also you. And it's now here. Why to speak of something, in 10 years you'll reach there when it is here already. So some people, they like more this journey of going more and more and but they are afraid of the destination, but they love the journey. But others are tired of journeying, so would have tried lots of tricks of journey of things. I just want to be there. I says, then maybe you come. Let's see what happens here. The great river of the self is flowing right here. We can take a look together. We can step in together. If you want to put it in those terms. When you step in, you realize that you are this river. And you also appear to be the one stepping into it. What prevents you?
No, that day you told that I just put my hand. You should come here. You should be in the room. Because I was standing there. So that a confusion was there.
Yes, it's okay. It is sometimes I put like this because I say, I don't want people leaving the room early just to get in line there. You see, while you're in the room, my hand is on your head.
But I want all the things to be absorbed in my consciousness also, which has not yet come.
Can you trust the one who is assessing whether it comes or not? Can you trust the one who is apparently assessing whether all the things you're waiting for has not yet come? Can you trust this one, this voice?
No, I can't.
No. Then that is already one good thing. Leave him out. It is not trustworthy, that voice. Okay, so leave this voice out, no? Okay? And don't be waiting for anything for one moment. Leave the voice that's been acting as the arbiter or acting as the evaluator. Leave this voice out. And don't be waiting for another voice. Just be here and tell me what remains now. Don't imagine anything. Just leave that voice who has been behaving as though it is your friend, it is evaluating well for you. Throw him out. And what remains now?
Nothing.
Nothing. Don't give this to your mind, no. Just be in this nothing. Can you be something in nothing? Who are you in this nothing? What is missing of value now? Don't need to imagine anything at all. Now, what is to be done now?
Thank you.
Content or discontent?
I'm at peace.
You're at peace.
Satchitananda.
Satchidananda. Can this peace, Satchidananda, can it go now? Can you step out of it?
At the moment, no.
Does that mean that perhaps at another moment it could change? It would be different?
I did not understand actually.
Yes. This Satchidananda, is it something that can fade?
No,
No.
no. That is very clear.
Very good.
Cannot clear.
Yes.
Cannot.
Yes.
But it has to merge with the universal consciousness.
Okay. How much gap is there between this?
No gap.
Okay. So where is the need to merge?
Because I have some body consciousness.
No, the body consciousness will remain. Body consciousness is not, body consciousness is also consciousness. The one who is awake, they don't become blind. Everything will appear and disappear, will come and go. Don't feel that body consciousness means that you are not pure consciousness. Everything is appearing, isn't it? All the great masters, no? When they realized the self, did they become blind?
No.
How could Krishna see Radha? How they could see anything? How they could speak? To whom would they speak? Without body consciousness. So don't worry about body consciousness. Is inside the great consciousness. Now just be. Don't calculate. Because mind want to have a few opinions now. But leave him. You don't need him. Just be in this and see. Be and see. When the beings come to this stage of self-absorption, no, I'm inclined to say to them, you go and zip yourself inside your sleeping bag and marinate in your introspection. Just be there. But don't think. It's different from thinking. Just marinate in your own self-discovering. If you understand what I mean. So it's getting hotter in Rishikesh, so sleeping bags may be not the best thing. But you know what I mean. Just marinate in your thing. Just this. I feel very happy for you.
Can I fall at your feet? Can I read the Guru Sutram?
As you wish.
I will speak to you in English, and later on I will speak in Sanskrit. Salutations to the Guru. I prostrate to that Sadguru, the Brahman, who is bliss, who is giver of supreme happiness, who is absolute knowledge, who is beyond the pairs of opposites, who is vast like the ether, who is attainable through assertions like Tatmasi, who is one, eternal, pure and changeless, who is the witness of all the states of mind, who transcends modifications, who is devoid of the three modes of Prakriti. I prostrate to that Sri Guru, who is himself Brahma, Vishnu, God, Maheshwara, and who is verily the Supreme Absolute itself. I prostrate to that Sri Guru, who has opened with the collyrium stick of divine knowledge the eyes of him who was rendered blind by the darkness of ignorance. I prostrate to that Sri Guru, who pervades the movable and the immovable universe as an unbroken infinitude of form, and who has shown the state of the infinite Brahman. The form of the Guru is the basis of meditation. The feet of the Guru are the basis of worship. The words of the Guru are the basis of mantra. The grace of the Guru is the basis of liberation. Prostrations to the Guru, who is Shiva, bliss and auspiciousness, who is the embodiment of existence, knowledge, bliss, who is beyond world consciousness, who is peaceful, without any support and self-effulgent. I prostrate to that Guru, who is the eternally pure Brahman, free from reflection, formless, taintless, eternally awake as pure consciousness and bliss. In Sanskrit, Brahmanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dandvatitam Gagana Sadrishyam Tattvamāsādi